Right mate, Slimy here, and welcome back to some more Spyro Reignited. Now, as you can see, because I'm kind of an idiot, I kind of ran ahead to treetops as to not waste too much time in here, because this is kind of a infamous level. Now, in the process of running over here, I killed like 4 enemies and a chicken, and that got me an extra life. So I'll just, because I'm a smart idiot, I actually used the switches built in, you know, that button that lets you like screen record the past 30 seconds or so. So future slime can pop that up on screen. And we'll get to see quite possibly the most infamous level in this entire game. This is treetops. Also, that's probably the first and only time you'll ever actually see me using a dodge roll in this game. I just thought it was quite strategic. Maybe I'll do it again actually, but I don't know. Oh, I could just do that. But yeah, I've been kind of putting off doing this level because, to be honest, it is kind of the most infamous level in probably in the entire Spyro trilogy, actually, to be honest, because it is really one of those levels that's just like everyone's like, oh, it's this one kind of, you know, mentality towards it. I do quite like the atmosphere of this level though. There's like a very specific like vibe to it. And one thing I actually do want to bring up, but in the original version of Treetops, there was actually something really unique with the skybox. I almost said skybox then. I don't even know how we'll open that then, but with this skybox, and it's actually, I don't know how many people actually know this, but the skyboxes in these games are actually, well, in the originals anyway, are actually full 3D models, but you wouldn't be able to tell just from looking at it. I thought I was going to open it then, but you wouldn't be able to tell just by looking at it. But nowhere is it more apparent than the actual skybox for Treetops. Because in the original Treetops skybox, that was just like really strange to say, to be honest. In the original Treetops skybox, there was actually like fully rendered trees, like fully 3D rendered trees in the background, and oh, save myself. That's the big thing with this level. It's very kind of like awkward to navigate. I think this is like back right at the start. And just in general, this level is like it's very infamous for, well, it's like, to put it in the most simple, it's quite possibly the most challenging platforming of any level in the Spyro series. I should have used the dodge roll then. Should have took Piccolo's advice. That's like the most out there joke I've made probably in this series, but surely like the whole, I don't know, one people who watch this who also watched Dragon Ball Z Abridged will get the dodge joke. Yeah, what's it called? It's actually really funny that I mentioned Dragon Ball because I've actually been watching that quite a bit recently. That's one of the reasons why I've not been recording this video, and the other one is because, well, I've just not really felt like challenging myself with Treetops. And I think out of all of the things in this game that make me just like not want to play this game, Treetops is probably the second one. First one being the flight levels. And the big thing with Treetops is that it just is like, yeah, see what I mean? There's just a lot of that. There's no like fairies trying to help you like there is with High Caves, which coincidentally, as I have mentioned, the actual music for this level was actually kind of reused in High Caves. But you can kind of probably get at what I have done it again. The whole idea with this level is that you're supposed to kind of like think outside of the box with the ramps and kind of use ramps that you'd run down to run up, to jump to higher places, to get further distance, to go jump further, to travel to areas that you wouldn't normally think of. And stuff like that happens in the process. Because the thing is when you supercharge, Spyro gets like really slippery. So, like I said, one of the reasons why I wanted to have like a head start in this level and just like, rather than start the level at like the actual, you know, the starting point of this world, Beastmakers, I wanted to actually start, you know, outside of treetops for this very reason. And we're going to cancel the glide there because it's just, well, it's less risky this way. I think those are the only thieves in the entire series that have nothing but gems with it. I think this place might be a 500 gem place as well. It's just me, this guy with like comically big eyes.
Yeah, well, you could have found an easier spot to get stuck.
You know, to be honest, I actually agree. I like how he's shrugging though. To be honest, I do agree with Spyro. This is like, he could have picked an easiest. Actually, how the hell did he even get over here? Did he like purposefully choose like the most awkward place to get stuck in? And also, with all these ramps and that, you've also got to like kind of navigate your way around, stuff like that. Ah, there we go. You can probably hear the thief up on the wall, but that's because we've kind of got to. I think we've got to find an alternate path to get to that thief. It's like some really silly and complex way of getting to him, anyway. Not like that. I thought it was that, but because like I said, whenever I was a little kid, I only played maybe up until Magic Crafters, and because I was a stupid baby at that point, and wasn't very good at video games. I mean, you think I would have improved by now, but evidently by the fact that it's taken me so long to actually get through this level, I probably haven't. But essentially, I'd never seen this level as a kid, so. And you think I'd improve by now, so this is like the fail reel level. This is like one of them ones where I could literally just like make a montage set to the infamous clown music, which, if I remember correctly, is actually called something like a March of the Gladiators, ironically enough, but then was like used in like circus and that. Imagine like composing a music that was meant to be for like soldiers and, you know, stuff like that, and then years later people start using it for clowns until it just becomes the certified clown theme. I don't even know if the guy who made it is still alive, because I'm pretty sure it was like composed in like 1890s or something. Evidently, I don't know where I'm going. Boy, I wonder how much times I'm going to have to speed up this level in like editing. Future Slime is absolutely going to love that. And I say that because I know he's going to absolutely hate it. But, well, to be honest, actually, I actually don't mind editing too much. But the thing that actually bugs me the most, if anything, is like the fact that sometimes, like, whenever it comes to editing and that, some stuff just like takes a ridiculously long time to render, and it's it's not the most fun stuff, to be honest. Like, you have to just sit there and just... Because it slows down my computer, and I think I've already said that. To be honest, I'd love to get a new computer. And solely because... I just realised we've already went down there. I'm genuinely getting lost in this place. Like, I'm just going to quote Spyro and say, couldn't they found an easier place? Well, a less difficult place or whatever, just a less annoying place to get stuck. I want to say there's another dragon up there anyway. I'm just like trying to think of like fun stuff to talk about while I just kind of sit here and like figure out where the hell I'm supposed to be going. I don't even think I'm going the right way either. Right, look, listen guys, I may actually be quite stupid. I'm more stupid than whatever the hell that chicken thing is there. Because, well... Hold on a minute. I might have something. Might not. May do, may not. All depends, really. Depends, maybe like my brain is just like... Just actually like... Finally, I've got it! And then you just like started working. But I don't know, sometimes I don't trust it, sometimes it thinks it knows what it's doing and then most of the time it doesn't, so... Sometimes it's just outright lazy, so it's not a very reliable brain. But I think... Yeah, there we go, we're up here. We just need a bit more speed and momentum. But we are finally up here. And there's that guy gone. I feel like there's some stuff that we are genuinely missing here, but at least we've got... Whoa, 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 hey, hold on, what's going on here? That was a mean trick for the game to pull to make me think that, like, the I almost called it a whirlpool there. I have no concept of what air and water really is. I actually don't think I do at this point, to be honest, because, like, I think in the one video that I recorded of Spyro, I said when you think about it, space is kind of like water. I mean, actually, Spyro, could you have just stopped for 1 second, please? See, all them like lives that I've built up throughout like playing this like game throughout the thing, and like I think I've only died once before. The game's like getting its payback on me now, because now I'm at like what, 16, 18 lives. Like fair enough, but still. Still, it's like the game getting its own back. See, now I've actually fought and tried to look through the window. I don't know why you did that. I think it's because my instinct is like whenever you're flying in this game, you press the Y button to slow down, or in like the other Spyro games, you use it to hover, which is like holds your air momentum. So, what's the key there the entire time? I'm gonna have to go back in like me recording software and like see if it actually was there the entire time and I'm not just like stupid. Probably I'm stupid, but let's open this. When I said it's like a few more enemies left that I'm just missing somewhere, but I'm gonna have to find my way back. There's just like, this is like backtrack hell, the level. And I think I said like early on in this series that one of the great things about the Spyro games is just how circular, I guess, the level design is. So that you can go to some part of a level, and if you travel far enough in that level, you'll eventually get back to the start. Now I've just got to navigate around here. What you're seeing here is like peak slime stupidity, so I hope you're enjoying just how bad I am at this game. I've even resorted to actually using sparks to help me. Not that using sparks is inherently bad, it's just that I'm inherently bad at this game, evidently. And he's inherently bad at living. I want to say there's like a ramp somewhere where there's just a few enemies lurking around or something. Because I saw like Donkey Kong or whoever he was just like lurking on top of somewhere, and I think it might be like down here or something. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to come back here, aren't we? All to get another supercharge because I have to be stupid or whatever. I can guarantee there's just a 10 in that box. How's that thief guy back? I threw the guy off of a cliff before, how is he like regenerated? But yeah, now you can actually see why Treetops is kind of a... I don't know, I want to say it's a fan least favourite level due to just how tricky it can be at times, but at the same time I wouldn't say it's necessarily a bad level. It's just awkward, it's just like kind of annoying to play at times, but the speed that you can get in this level though can be quite fun. So there's that. So let's see if we can headbutt this treasure chest and get that to... I knew it was a 10 in there. And look where it puts us right here, and let's see if we can glide right into the return home platform. I actually wish I had a mirror like right next to me right now so I could stare into it in complete disappointment. Because I should have been able to do that, to be honest. But I mean, look at the video length, it's almost 18 minutes and that was one whole level. Either that says something about how just awkward the level design is in Treetops, or that actually says something about how terrible I am at playing Treetops. Because I don't think I've had any other level this bad. And finally, good thing I actually halted momentum there because that wouldn't have worked any other way. Let's try out Metalhead. Typically boss levels are shorter, but if I remember correctly this is quite a big level. So it shouldn't necessarily be a difficult level, it should just be a bit longer than the usual boss level, which if I remember correctly the boss levels are usually like only 3 or 4 minutes. It's because Spyro 1 is like really interesting boss design. The boss design is kind of like the bosses run away from you, which is interesting to say the least. Oh, and these guys like throw little guys in armour at you. And the little guys in armour just like instantly die the moment they hit the ground, I think. So they're not really too much of an issue. I do actually like, the first time I played this level, I actually really enjoyed. Just like, this level feels like a mix between a boss level and a level. I feel like they kind of like, this is what they were going for with the boss levels. and he was definitely not going for that. He was planning on violently ending me, but he kind of failed in that department. I was gonna say he also failed in the living department, but like, I think I already made that in. Sparks, grab the gem! Why can you not grab that one in specific? I was yet again gonna mention the skybox, because I think at this point you get that I'm kind of obsessed with the skybox in this game. I think I've already mentioned before that my computer background, so like the ones that I'm currently using right now, are literally just the Spyro skyboxes.
Is all
it's probably a bit, what's it called, like I was gonna say adventurous to say that I'm gonna take on like another level like right now, but you know, after the whole treetops thing. But I mean, I don't even know why I tried to do the fire breath on him there. Oh great, this is going to be fun, we're going to have to wait for that. But yeah, this guy kind of doesn't do any, he fights strangely. Basically the whole idea is that these posts here, you break him and he powers down. Which, to be honest, is actually an interesting take for a boss fight. Very short boss fight though. You think the guy would have like more things going for him, you know, for being a robot, because I think he hit us like once, and even then that was because I just wasn't really paying attention. But if anything, I like the exploring aspect of this level more than the boss. I mean, the boss fight itself is fun. Hitting the wall isn't. At least we've got a gem up here, so there's that. There we go. There's that little glide thing that they only implemented that into Reignited, where if you almost like skim the actual ledge, they'll actually give you the jump. They'll say it counts. I want to say there's some up here as well. That's like the classic video game knowledge, that there's always something behind the waterfall. It's like that in Earthbound, it's like that in Zelda. Probably some other games. Why am I thinking that there's a game somewhere where you have to jump down a waterfall? Wait, no, that happened in Final Fantasy IV. What am I on about? I am literally let's playing that game like alongside this, and somehow I forget that. Can I was gonna say, can I edit that, but apparently not. I wanted to see if you could break it. If I remember correctly, there's like a little secret area around here. And clearly we've got to get on one of these ledges. Spyro, where are you going? But yeah, you can kind of see if I didn't just fall off that ledge there, the actual secret area was just like right in front of us. Because I remember whenever I first played this level, I actually found that little area. I just thought, wow, the actual level designing in this game is brilliant. But yeah, this is the little secret area. And there's even like a little secret spinny thing over there. Did I even pick that up? And there's some stuff over there as well, actually. There's a lot of gems in this level. A lot more than you'd expect from the average boss level, but I mean, why not? I actually kind of like collecting the gems in this game, so... Which is odd because in a lot of games where there's collectibles, I don't often go out of my way to get all of the collectibles unless it's like, you know... Unless I'm intentionally trying to 100% a game. Did I even make that jump? And I didn't even make that jump, so... Yup. Here we go. Took damage for that as well. This episode's gonna be slightly longer because yet again, treetops. But at least in a way, this is kind of like a... Aside from dying in the corner before, this is kind of like a chill level in a way. Watch me end up like forgetting one gem or something and it has to drag it out for like 27, 28 minutes or something stupid like that. Because that is like a very me kind of move, just be... So go up here. Yes, Slime, you did go up here, you idiot. You idiot times 2. I don't even know where I was going with that. But I think there's like one gem missing or something. Oh no, we actually got it. Did we get hurt by this? Yeah, we do. That was very stupid of me to do that, but I just wanted to see if like, they actually had the ability to go through waterfalls. What is that waterfall made of if it's solid? Like I know like if you were to actually like jump into a waterfall you get hit by it and you basically get like slapped downwards by the force of the water, but like he hit that water and bounced off it. Yeah, there's only really one thing left to do here, and that's...
Oh, I feel much better now that so many dragons have been
Why is he called
rescued.
Cray? It's like crayfish or crawfish or crawdad or whatever the things are called that... I don't know, I first learned about them from like a kid's farming game that I played whenever I was like 7 that had like some like interactive stuff in it. And I was just kind of amazed, like kid me was amazed that you could like find river lobsters, and I don't know why that amazed me so much. I just remember playing that game, just seeing all like the little like creatures that lived in the river, and it just like really having a big impression on me for some reason. Come on. It's taking a long time to get there. Wouldn't the fastest way to go to Dreamweaver is just to fall asleep? Anyway, we're actually here, and given that we're here, we may as well sign off for the day. So, if you like this video, don't forget to comment, like, rate, and... Spyro, don't fall off the cliff, mate! Don't forget to comment, like, rate, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!